What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. And I know coming off this weekend, we have a lot of reasons to not be happy. We have a lot of reasons to be upset. We have a lot of reasons to be frustrated, angry. We have a lot of reasons to not be happy, but I'm going to claim happiness this Monday. What's up, Danita? What's up, Moose? Got some heavy hitters in the building. So yes, first of all, of course, I want to say rest in power to Tyree Nichols. We saw, I didn't watch all of the tape, but, just unfortunately, I don't even know what to call it. It's like just violence is rampant. And unfortunately, the people who are meant to protect us, sometimes harm us to the point of death. So I definitely wanted to use my platform to address that. And, you might say, people might not say, but, my form of protest is with my words, with my actions. This is why I got into media, because I wanted to be able to use my words in order to fight for social justice, but in order to also help humanity, right? To do my contribution to humanity, to make my mark on the world through inspiring others, right? Inspiring others to just be better, do better, and love others, right? So that's what I'm here to do today as we continue this series with Brown Girls Glow, all right? So we're going to continue to help brown girls to glow. We're going to continue to help everybody glow. When brown girls glow, everybody glows. Let me tell you, that light, once you shine your light, you allow others to do the same. So let's get into it, all right? So today I said I'm going to talk about 3 healthy relationships that will help you to glow. So here they are. Oh, before I do that, let's start with a little intro. I want to just show you 3 relationships that will help you grow. What's up, cuz? So today, I included a picture that I took with Lisa Price. Every week I want to switch it up a little bit. So, this was a photo that I took with Lisa Price, and, I was just inspired by her. Brandy Harvey did a great job interviewing her. And so we took a picture after the shoot. And so I just wanted to share that with her. She, started her business in Brooklyn. So, of course, that's an inspiration to me, who is from Brooklyn, started my life in Brooklyn, born and raised. So, shout out to Lisa Price. But shout out to you for tuning into this live, tuning into this replay whenever you're watching it, and tuning in to learn 3 healthy relationships that will help you to glow. All right. So the first one I will say is, of course, you have to have, before I even talk about the relationships, have a healthy relationship with yourself. Hello. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Now, I am, but I'm a spiritual person. I believe in Jesus. So, that is my most important relationship, really, my relationship with God. That is a healthy relationship that will help you glow. But having a relationship with someone bigger than yourself, something bigger than yourself, someone really, because you want somebody who knows your name. The universe doesn't know your name, God does. So I do value that relationship above all else. I value my relationship with myself, because you have to want you to do better. I was listening to Christmas, and she was talking about, how she just wants to be so obsessed with joy that, she only does healthy things for herself, right? So having a great relationship with your higher power, having a great relationship with yourself will lead you to these 3 healthy relationships that I'm going to talk about. Got my family in the room. What's up, everybody? So we're talking about healthy relationships. So whenever you are going into a room, when you're thinking about, vision boarding. It's still January of 2023. Thank you for everybody who comes on these lives with me. And you want to think about a compass. This is what I learned a long time ago, and it still applies today, right? So think about north, south, and east and west. And the first relationship we're going to think of is north. So that I'm talking about your mentors. I'm talking about a relationship with people that you look up to. Now, I will also say that I never asked somebody to be my mentor. Probably, except for, I can't say that. Because, people always say, don't ask people to be a mentor. I did when I didn't know any better. I did when I was I think I was still in college, actually. And I met Alfred Edmond. He was like my first mentor, because that was after my freshman year in college. So, I think I asked him. I'm pretty sure I asked him to be my mentor, if he didn't suggest it, but I'm pretty sure I asked. And then I was so like young and just getting into entrepreneurship. So, I really wanted somebody that I thought could help me to grow Phenomenon Education Services. That was this business that I had. We sold educational projects and turned study notes into songs. And so that was my first mentor. So I would say the mentoring relationships, right? When you're going into a room, when you go into a networking event, when you're going to a panel, when you're at a conference now, post-COVID, even though it's really not post-COVID, but now people are going outside more, going to more conferences. I know I talk to my hands. My hands are all the way up here. Keith Lee. So, people are going out and talking to more people. I would say that finding, of course, people that, you look up to, that you want to emulate, or you want to do things similar to what they do, then of course you can approach them, right? So that's your north, that's your mentors. Have a healthy relationship with your mentors. Now, one thing I love about the 10 Hollywood Commandments, Devon Franklin's book, is that he talks about virtual mentors, like mentors in your head and just mentors that you see online. Because at the end of the day, I love Ava DuVernay. At the end of the day, I was going to say that, you can admire somebody and want to be like them, but maybe not have the ability to get in direct contact with them. But there's so many things online now that you can study them. They can, you can have a 30-minute coffee with them, every day if you wanted to, depending on the person, because there's so much info online that oftentimes you can learn from them just from going on YouTube, or just from going on, the internet, right? Or taking masterclass, right? There's tons of people that have classes on masterclass. Shonda Rhimes, I sat in 15 lessons with Shonda Rhimes on masterclass. So, so these are, ways that you can have these virtual mentors. It doesn't have to, and that way you don't ever have to even ask somebody to be your mentor, right? I've listened to countless interviews, Devon Franklin, countless interviews, Ava DuVernay, countless interviews with Issa Rae, Lena Waithe, all of the people in film and TV that I admire, that I love their work. I've basically been able to, to listen to them and, not have a conversation with them, but to learn from them just from the internet. So it's much easier than it was back in the day. Even though, of course, you can read books, but you can't read a book while you do the dishes. But you can turn on YouTube. You can turn on Audible. You can turn on, anything you want. When you're doing the dishes, when you're cleaning up, when you're taking a shower, when you're on a long ride, when you're on a commute. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So that's what you do. What's up, y'all? What's up, my peoples? Got my power family in here. March 17th, St. Patrick's Day is going down. But yeah, so those are mentors. And man, I could speak on and on and on for how much mentors, have just influenced and encouraged my life. Some mentors that I even included in my short video, that if you're watching this on YouTube, you go to my Instagram page, Mia Hall TV. Got a new Instagram name, y'all. Woo woo. Because I didn't want that underscore anymore. I'm tired of the underscore. I was like, can we do something without an underscore? And so I wanted to change that. And I want to do film. Well, I'm a film and TV producer. And I said Mia Hall TV and not produced by Mia Hall because one, Mia Hall TV is easier, but also, thank you, Stephanie. But I figured that if I want to produce I want to produce TVs and films. And I figured that even if I have a feature film, it can still eventually be on TV. So that's why I said Mia Hall TV. Okay, so people that I included, Gloria, her birthday was January 1st. She was a mentor of mine, still is, for a very long time. She owns a cigar shop in Brooklyn called Brooklyn Blue Smoke. Just if y'all are ever in Brooklyn, go check it out. And phenomenal lady. April Walker Ware, just dope individual as well. They are who I worked under, before I worked for anybody else in high school when I was trying to get work credits. Worked for both of them and, just couldn't always call them, go to them if I wanted any advice, especially career related. Who else was a mentor on there? Pastor Jamal, spiritual mentor, author mentor, just funny mentor. I could go to him for anything, of course. And he really, really gave me an opportunity to speak, and really get that practice. Not even only that practice, but to minister, through C3 Ministries, which they let me just do so much, him and Minister Dario. I was able to really, those were really, my ministry was my first speaking engagements. How singers, they're I started singing in the church. I started speaking in the church. So yeah, those were really I can say my first speaking opportunities was in ministry, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Who else? Oh, Petra. Yeah, I used to work for Petra. She was, I think she was VP of entertainment. If she was chief entertainment, then I'm sorry. But I know she was very basically the head of entertainment for the Brooklyn Nets and Barclays Center. Just powerhouse of a woman. Always wore heels. Always just big personality. Was a Laker girl. I think probably in her early career. Petra P is just a force to be reckoned with. Her birthday. I think her birthday is actually today. So shout out to P and was just just always commanded a room and always, looked the part, so loved her. And yeah, so those are my, January mentors. I just want to shout out them. Okay. Now the second relationship that, healthy relationship that will help you to glow is your friends. What about your friends? I don't own the rights to the music. But really your accountability, I would say, right? So when you go in the room, this is the East and West that you're going to network with. Peers, people that will be on the same level as you or slightly above, slightly under. So you're not going after the panelists, but you're going after, who came to see this panel because they're probably in the same position as me, looking to do something similar to what I want to do. So if it was me, it would probably be, okay, I want to produce a short film. So this person probably, either has or is on their way to producing a short film. So I can work with them. They might take, less pay or something like that, in order to do a short film. What's up? And Dr. Lopez. Yes. Y'all already know what time it is with Dr. Lopez. She's amazing. I can also always go to her too, and I appreciate that. And now I'm talking about accountability partners and your peers. So those are definitely people that, can help you to glow because they're right alongside you. They are right alongside you. So I appreciate that. What's up, fam? Thank y'all for joining my live when I'm talking about these healthy relationships, right, that we can have. So, I have so many friends in there, but January friends, Rob and Todd is my cousin, but also a friend. Who else? Michelle is in there. Michelle and I are part of a group called 50 Summers, and we go to Martha's Vineyard every year for 7 days, but not for 7 days. 7 friends go to Martha's Vineyard for however long we could get there because we know we need that time of relaxation, rejuvenation, to reset. And, that's the time to also, of course, get together, and just have fun. It's a respite. like really to retreat and really to reflect. And, you know, we really take that time. It's almost sacred. And Michelle is the one that came with the name 50 Summers because she read this article about like people in their 30s have about 50 more summers to live. So that's where we got the 50 Summers theme from. And you'll be seeing more of that. I hope to shoot that short very soon, but working on a project for the 50 Summers group. So you will see that in the works. But yes, love those accountability partners. Christina is in there. Shaquila is in there. Man, I could go to Shaquila for anything. Christina, she was living in LA for I think a couple years, and you know, I met her in New York, but love brown sugar. She just has it going on. Knew her for many years. And you know, it's just a person that, you know, iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron. So remember that when you're thinking about these accountability partners. Thank you, Dr. Lopez. This is what we are doing, right? This is what's going to happen, right? So I'm looking forward to seeing your show too. All right. And so the third group that I'm going to talk about as I wrap this up is your mentees, right? People that you are helping out, right? I think that, of course, giving is the first pillar of Brown Girls Glow because I think that giving is so important to success. I always say the way Devon Franklin says it is that, you know, you have to carry a crown before you wear one. And so that's what I think about giving. It's really serving, right? So serving is, you know, is either mentoring somebody else. Serving can also be choosing a person that you want to be your mentor and saying, how can I help you, right? You want something from them, but what are you willing to give them, right? I'm sure that these people that, you know, you want something from, they have people asking them for things all the time. So why not offer them something? Why not offer them a service? Why not offer to help them? You know, whatever your talent is, whatever your gift is, if you help them, you know, you both can win, right? A win-win situation. Don't we all want a win-win situation? Tej, what's up, cuz? So make sure that you have that win-win situation. So, and then you can also be a friend-tor. It doesn't have to be somebody younger than you. You could be helping somebody out. I have a friend that want to help with social media. I'm not like the top expert, but you know, if I have been able to do a few more things than she has, not a few more, but you know, worked for companies where, you know, they depended on me to do social media. Then I can definitely help my friends out in that way. I can help out, you know, younger people. I can help out, you know, businesses, or let's say a church or is just starting. You know, I can offer my services, you know, to be able to pay my rent on earth. I think I said this last time that Muhammad Ali says that service is the rent you pay for being on earth. So, you know, let's definitely have that third relationship, and that's with somebody that you're giving back to. That's with, you know, whether you're serving at church or whether you're volunteering at the soup kitchen, or you know, whether you're fighting for social justice in the streets, right? Whether you're at a phone bank, you know, calling for local politician, you know, elections, like just have some way that you're giving back, because that's the circle of this whole process of success. Success leaves clues, right? And what we've seen in people that are successful is that not only did they work hard, but they also served. Like you'll see that in every successful person's path, whether it was, you know, working for somebody, whether it was, you know, just being on a street team, you know what I mean, being everywhere, and, you know, and blowing up, you know, their bosses, artists. I was thinking of Diddy, you know, but like, you know, blowing up their bosses, artists before they, you know, got their own. You always see that in the story of success. So keep that in mind for yourself. So that is what I wanted to speak about today. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. And so I also know that this doesn't mean, you know, don't, like, you always have to be if you're the smartest one in the group, you need to get a new group. Like, you know, that's not always the case, because sometimes you want to serve people, right? So I'm not saying that, you know, hang out with people that are not going to, you know, fly with you, right? Eagles that are going to fly with you. But, you know, don't discount people that need your help, right? Or people that, you know, they might not even need your help, or they might not ask for it, but, you know, they might want it, right? Like I said, with the people that might be in higher positions and, you know, just have a busy life, like, hey, I'll babysit for you. I mean, everybody doesn't trust you with their kids, especially after COVID, but, you know, if it's somebody that you know, you can offer that. I mean, who knows? You can offer to, I don't know, just do some administrative work. I know I could use help with that. You know what I mean? I need some letters sent and all this stuff. You know, sometimes you want to book things. Sometimes you want to look up flights. Like, offer something. So I'm just saying that, you know, think about your relationships. You know, of course, you know, romantic relationships. I'm not on that subject. I'm talking about, friends, and I was trying to think of the biblical word, like filial love, maybe brotherly love, those type of relationships. So I just appreciate everybody that joined me tonight. This was a quick live, but as you know, or if you don't know, if you're new to my page, I'm going live every Monday, sometimes with a guest, sometimes by myself, but it's always going to be something that, you know, will add to your life, right? That's what I want to do. I want to serve you by adding to your life, by offering some inspiration, offering something you might have heard before, but you might have needed confirmation on it. So that's what I want to do every week, to go live. Man, see, and this is Nikki S. Nikki came in, you know, that's just encouraging me, because she encourages me. She's my virtual online mentor, because I see what she does, killing it. She kills it every day. I'm just trying to do it once a week at least, y'all. So I just appreciate all of y'all, man. I appreciate the encouragement, man. And y'all stay safe. Y'all stay healthy. And y'all just keep on glowing. Talk to you soon. Bye.